Keep playing like that and you'll have a good chance.
Hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Ziggy. Hi, Ziggy. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Coco. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Liam. Hi, Jimmy. I probably said that twice. Hi, Sprout. I think that's everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Inflammable means flammable? What a country. I'm still a trucker? It's because we're still trucking, baby. We're still trucking tonight. Dude, the trucking never stops. Hey, Small Serval. Welcome to the stream. Here, hold on. Oh my God. Who did this? Who did this right away? That's not cool, man. Big rig trucking. Big rigs. Hold on, Small Serval, let me play the notification for you. Everyone gets to see the notification. 1 sec. There's something up with, it's not like showing the profile picture. Let me. Oh God, now it's doing it twice. I don't know what's happening. Everything's breaking down. Everything is breaking down. Did I break it? Probably. Probably. I break everything. Shows mine. It's chaos. It's all, dude, the bagel streams, I swear, they're so jank. Everything is jank. They shouldn't be jank. I put a lot of work into making sure everything like works correctly. I'm gonna have to look into the profile picture thing. I don't know why that's not working. Let me try one more time. I want to try one more time. Let's see if it just works. There it is. Sometimes it shows up and then sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand. That's so weird. There's like, it's because of the whole like Streamlabs thing. Like I'm not using Streamlabs anymore. I had to build the thing to get the alerts and my code is bad. I mean, come on. Also, Spacey Mountain, thank you for the follow. Did the notification for Spacey Mountain show up during the countdown? Did anyone happen to see? I wasn't, because I was doing stuff. I wasn't paying attention. It didn't? No? Okay, well, I gotta repeat that one too then. Spacey Mountain is Andy. Oh, okay. Spacey Mountain. I need a better way to do this. God damn it! Why? Why? Am I doing the manually? It's like half manually. I'm gonna do it again. Let's do it. Why not? He doesn't even have an icon. After all that, it's just a blank icon. All right, that's it. That's it for alert. That's it for the stream. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm just kidding. I'll eventually get the alert stuff fixed. It's only the repeats that I think mess up. I think, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't get enough follows to like really test it out. Oh boy. Okay, how's everyone doing tonight? How's everybody doing? I hope you all had a tremendous Valentine's Day. I hope you all got lots of smooches. Or if you're not into smooches, I hope you all got lots of chocolate. And if you're not into chocolate, I hope you didn't die. And I don't even have to save myself from that one, because if you're here, then you didn't. So many smooches. You did so many chores today. What kind of chores did you do today, Jimmy? Are you exhausted? I forgot it was Valentine's until this morning. Smooshy. Oh man, I love smooch. I was gonna say I love smooshy. I guess I do love smooshy. But I love sushi. I haven't had sushi in, I don't know, 2 weeks, something like that. Which I guess for a lot of people is probably like not that long. But I'm an otter, so jot that down. Just cleaning up, nice. We'll fix that. Let's go. Dude, Smooch Fest can't come soon enough, I'm telling you. Smooch Fest, Smooch Fest. It's a shame Smooch Fest wasn't on Valentine's Day. That would be very appropriate. Today was a much needed vibe. Complete day off. Nice. That's nice. I'm on like today was the second to last day at my job before completely switching to a brand new team that I've never been on before. Tomorrow will be my last day on the team that I've been on for like 8 years now at this point. What is Smooch Fest? Smooch Fest is in your heart. Everyone has their own Smooch Fest. It's right in here. You have to believe. It's like the Polar Express. The North Pole, you have to believe. If you just believe. But it's smooching instead of Santa. But also it's in 2 weeks, so, you know, don't dilly-dally, okay? Oh my god. Hey! On this stream, we believe in Smooch. We stand Smooch Fest on this stream. It's starting to sound like a cult. I mean, I am not going to answer that. It's like the North Pole, but it's in the Midwest, and there's corn. That's Ohio Christmas. We don't talk about Ohio Christmas. Everyone just gets corn. Your stockings are full of popcorn and gets everywhere. It's pretty sick, actually. Wasn't the kid at the beginning of Polar Express? Wasn't that in Ohio? Does anyone know? Hi, Joey. Good evening, Joey. Bunny. We don't use Christmas trees, we just use corn. Just like a corn, what is that? Stalk? No. Corn plant? Oh god. What is it? What is it called? What is the thing? It's got leaves. It's got big old leaves and a corn on top. Corn on the leaf. Corn on the stalk.
It's corn.
It's corn. The corn! Coco, I'm talking. No, not the cob. Not corn on the cob. The corn grows on a thing. It doesn't just come out of the ground as a cob. It's like in a grass. Corn on the leaf. I'm having a breakdown. Today was a day. Today, guys, come on. Stalk? Yeah, I guess stalk. Corn stalk. Yes. Okay, I was right. I was right. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What costume is this? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Husk? No, the husk is around the cob. You have the stalk, and then there's the husk on the top, and inside the husk, just like a Christmas present on a crisp Christmas morn, you unwrap the corn to get to the nougaty center, and that's Ohio, baby. Do I smell burnt toast? Yeah, but that's all the time. Don't worry, it's fine. Now you're lecturing us? Look, listen. I know everything there is to know about corn, except for, like, most of the stuff. Tamales, yeah, exactly. Tamales just come out of you unwrap the husk, and it's just tamales inside. Corn nougat. I love a good tamale. Oh. Christmas tamale. Need to get food and fuel my car. So you need to fuel yourself and fuel your car. There's a lot of fueling going on. All right, well, take care, Joey. And if you're driving, drive safe. I don't know how you'll fuel your car without driving. Stop existing? I hope you don't. Jeez. We grow corn and a shit ton of hemp. Presents are just paper tamales you can't eat. Instead of the goop on the inside of the tamale, it's toys or technology. Sounds like a Wawa trip. I've never been to a Wawa. I've never actually been to a Wawa. Is it good? I've seen them around before. Not around here, but elsewhere in the United States. Is it worth going? Yeah, truckin'. It's Waluigi's Market. I don't know. You don't have them either? Oh, okay. They probably aren't real. They might not exist. It's like in like GTA or something when you like go up to a building but you can't walk in. It's not like a real thing. Wawa is Sheets? What is Sheets? I've never heard of Sheets either. You guys ready for some trucks? I hope so. Because that's what we're doing, baby. Up, Otter's coming up. Oh. He's pulling the thing. Oh, he vibing. Sheets is like Buc-ee's. Wawa is not like Buc-ee's. Wawa is not a gas station. Coco's just messing with me. All right, let's go. Sheets is? I'm so confused. This goes against the transitive property. If Wawa is like Sheets and Sheets is like Buc-ee's, then Wawa must be like Buc-ee's. Come on. Where are the trucks? Show me the trucks. I want the trucks. Uh-oh. My Xbox controller is giving me the old flashy lights of change my batteries. Oh, that's gonna be awkward. All right, we'll see how long it lasts before I have to go swap the batteries out. You just got the Steam notification that the Steam notification. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Change the batteries. I'll change the batteries when they run out. It's fine. I don't want to get up right now. We just started. It's much safer to change it in the middle of driving the truck. Pank Wabbit. If my controller goes out while I'm driving the truck, we'll just deal with it, you know? Pink rabbit. I mean, I am a pink rabbit right now. That is confirmed. I got a notification when I was playing before that there's like a recruiter or something. Like, so there's like, now I can like, oh my God, this, I don't want to like upgrade my truck. I don't want to do like all that stuff. I just want to drive a truck. I just want to drive a truck. Send it? No, a notification in the game, not a Twitch notification. Gotta tie him up and get all the costumes out of him. I mean, don't threaten me with a good time, if you know what I mean. Hey, this one's going. I don't want to go from Coos Bay again. Coos Bay is dead. Coos Bay is gone. It's happening. Oh no. That's a Smooch Fest panel. Smooch Fest at Thunderdome. The Thunderdome. That's such an epic name, dude. The Thunderdome. Let's see. Oxnard to Spokane. Phoenix to Everett. Salem to Phoenix. Portland. You know what I'd like to do is I'd like to do something more around like LA. Man, like if I could do like a, oh wow, they have Port Angeles in here? Wow. If they have like I don't know, like somewhere in California up to like Nevada, like a Southwest kind of a thing, that would be nice. Yakima to Kingsman. What is that route? Tacoma to LA. The Dalles to Camp Verde. Knots and costumes. Transport chemical. I never like look at the load that I'm actually transporting. I just like look at the route. That one goes through LA from Redding. Let's man, it's so hard to decide. I guess let's do that one. Let's do the Redding to Arizona. Breaker Breaker, Big Dog to Lil Dog. Saw some Smokies up at. Hey, Cinny. Welcome, welcome. Please take 250 free bagel bites on the house, courtesy of Trucker Daddy Uncle Bagel, and use it to, I don't know, ruin my life, as usual. That's usually what the stickers end up doing. You can do exclamation point BB to see how many bagel bites you have. You can do exclamation prices. Oh no, is this a double trailer again? Oh, you've got to be kidding me, dude. Why didn't I look? Why don't I ever look? I never look. I never look. Everything's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. What is this costume? Walbert. Yeah, welcome to Walbert. Okay, I'm hoping that I can get through this whole thing again without a fine. I did it last time. Trucker Daddy Uncle Bagel. That's me. That's me. Skill issue. Yeah, it's definitely one you'll be able to find if you look at the VOD from when it came from. For sure. Here we go. Road trip, guys. It's time for a good old-fashioned bagel family road trip. We will check the past. I love an Uncle Bagel road trip. Ooh. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, my turns are clean. All right, see you, Joey. My turn.
Great recovery.
Thanks, Craig. Thank you, Craig. I'm designing the streams to put people to sleep. I mean, like, why not? Stalk the shit out of the VODs. This is too relaxing for 9 p.m. I mean, it would be even more relaxing at 10 p.m., wouldn't it? What do you guys think of me streaming earlier? I know my East Coast peeps, when my streams would, like, end at 1 a.m., I'm sure for you guys, that was kind of tough. ASMR mukbang. Finally. You love it? I started right as you got off work. Nice. No more stolen valor? What does that mean? You think streaming at 9 p.m. is a great idea? See, just like my friends in real life, pretty much all of my stream friends and viewers are on the East Coast. I mean, I guess except for Sprout and Spooky. So, sorry, guys. But everybody else is like either East Coast or Central Time or something. You should be eepy, but you're wide awake. Oh, you'll be falling asleep soon, don't worry. It never takes long in a bagel stream. I'm an East Coaster at heart. I mean, I'm about to be an East Coaster in real life. I mean, if everything goes well. Oh, right, and Joey, and Rocky, too. That's right, sorry. My bad. Bunny erasure. Uh-oh. Constantly neglected. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joey. I didn't mean it. Yo, all these cars need to stop driving around me, because, like, I'm definitely gonna run into them. Always use your blinker. Road trip, road trip, road trip. It's like I'm going down to, this is where I'd be going down to Smoochfest now. We're in Redding. We gotta drive through Sacramento to get into LA and then across to Arizona. Yeah, full immersion, baby. I hope you all have smell-o-vision so you can smell the stinky otter. Whoops, I'm speeding. I am speeding. Oh boy. Sorry. Sorry. Got your piss jug. They haven't called me piss jug in a long time. How'd you know? Smoochfest pit stop. Yeah, maybe I'll stop in Sacramento for Smoochfest to get some gas. I guess it depends. Plymouth Rock? Where is Plymouth Rock? I have a feeling that's not on the route. What is Plymouth Rock? Is that like Fraggle Rock? Because if it's anything like Fraggle Rock, then hell yeah, dude. Massachusetts? It's definitely not on the route. A transformative experience? What is... Oh, I have to know. Is it like the Blarney Stone? Like, do you touch it and get like superpowers or something? It's absolutely Fraggle Rock. It's a genre of loud music about Pontiacs. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Zinni. The Mayflower? I still don't know what Plymouth Rock is. Is it a city? Is it a rock? Do I touch it? Can I touch Plymouth Rock? It's behind bars, it's so powerful. I've never been more confused. I have more questions now. No? Okay, 20 questions. Plymouth Rock. Is it bigger than a... Is the rock bigger than a bread box? Is it a rock? It's a really underwhelming rock. Is it a location? Is it a city? I don't actually want to play 20 questions. I just want to know what Plymouth Rock is. Damn it. How dare you guys make fun of my West Coast brain? I don't know anything. The Canadian would say that. I can't overstate how underwhelming it is. I'm gonna just assume that it's like the Blarney Stone, but more disappointing. It's like if the Blarney Stone was next to a White Castle. That's what I'm gonna assume Plymouth Rock is. I don't think we're going to San Francisco. You can't get herpes from Plymouth Rock. I mean, that's good. I'm so confused. Is this some kind of East Coast joke? I'm too West Coast to understand. Hey, are we getting into Sacramento? I think we might be getting into Sacramento. Smooch Fest, Smooch Fest. Let's go. Oh, it's a joke, all right. Does this look like Sacramento? Is this accurate? Is this lore accurate to Sacramento? Uh-oh, we got Bearser. We got Bearser. Bearser alert. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's fine. Extremely accurate. God, I hate how the music plays the cop sound. I never know if it's in the game or if it's in the music. Extremely accurate. Good. Uh-oh, there's a cop. Need for Speed American Truck Simulator. Are you guys still getting crazy rain in Sacramento? Or is the rain like kind of settled down a little bit? It was raining here today, that's for sure. No, it settled down. Yeah, we were dealing with, it's just, it's non-stop rain, honestly, here. I mean, like, you know, big surprise, Pacific Northwest coast. You get a lot of rain, but, boy, when I say you get a lot of rain, you get a lot of rain. Oh, boy. I can't stay. There we go. It's supposed to rain Saturday to Tuesday. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll be in Vegas starting Monday. We're in Vegas. Ash and I are in Vegas from Monday to Friday. We would like literally take all the rain you could possibly want. Take it all. Put us in a drought. See if I care. I need the sunshine. I'm so...
Great recovery.
Hey, thanks, Craig. I'm not, like, vitamin D deficient, but, like, I'm, like, spiritually vitamin D deficient. Georgia's really rainy and humid most of the time. Man. It gets depressing. It's funny, in California, it never rained in the winter. I mean, like, the only time it would ever rain would be in the winter time, and even then it was still very rare for it to happen. And it gave me a huge craving all my life for rain. I'd always be like, oh God, I want as much rain as I could possibly get. I want it. And then I moved somewhere where it's nothing but rain. And then for the first, like, year or two, it was fine. And now I'm sick of it. And, like, I know around Ann Arbor, where we're thinking of moving, it's not like it doesn't rain there or anything, but it's like, and it snows, but at least we would be near friends. You've heard similar stories about ex-Californians moving to Pacific Northwest. What, they jump the gun and think, oh man, I could get all the rain I could possibly want, and then, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, oops, all rain. Yeah, Michigan. Ann Arbor, Michigan. I live in North Carolina and live by the Piedmont area. Have to drive a bit to get to the mountains. You thrive in rainy weather? See, I thought I did too. I truly did. Oops, all rain. It's how it feels.
It's been 84 years.
I know. 84 years since it last stopped raining. Yeah, it'll be by Lake Michigan. So, like, I know it's gonna rain a lot, but it's like, if I'm gonna move somewhere where it's gonna rain a lot or snow a lot, at least I wanna, like, be in an area that's kind of close by friends. Because then we can, like, you know, hang out. You're a creature of water. Are you sure you're not the otter here? Maybe you were the otter the whole time. I might be a bearded dragon or something. Can you imagine if I just changed my Sona from Bagel to a bearded dragon and just, like, didn't say anything? All of the branding, the VTuber thing, everything, the channel name. I just got 5 feet of snow I'd kill for some rain. Yeah, I don't want 5 feet of snow either. That's true. Don't you dare. Change to Crab Zoom. This is now a Crab Zoom channel. Hey, pretty accurate, pretty close. Although Spyro doesn't have a beard, so I don't think he counts as a bearded dragon. All right, I think next place I can stop and get some gas and rest, I'm gonna do it. He's just young.
Crab Zoom.
Crab Zoom. Isn't he like 7? He's got a pretty bad attitude for a 7-year-old, if that's the case. R.I.P. Crab Zoom. Yeah, this is the second memorial Crab Zoom memorial stream in the memory of Crab Zoom, who has dearly departed us. Crab Zoom. Poor Crab Zoom. Presented by Diet Mug Soda. Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Believe it.
Got some activity. Uh-oh, car crash. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, my God, that car got messed up. Damn. I hope they're okay. They were too busy paying attention to the second annual memorial Crab Zoom Memorial Otter Bagel stream sponsored by Diet Mug Root Beer. Smashing. It is the Year of the Dragon. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, you're right. If there's any year for me to become a bearded dragon, it's right now. If you move here, we can enjoy my beloved I-75, which may or may not always be under permanent construction between Dayton and Cincinnati. It wasn't Diet Barks. I think I just watched that clip, and it was totally Diet Mug Root Beer. At least I'm pretty dang sure it was. I'm almost positive it was Diet Mug Root Beer. You can take me to Jungle Gyms? What is Jungle Gyms? I need to know right now. Spyro Year of the Dragon got its name. It came out in 2000, and that was the Year of the Dragon. That's awesome. I guess that would make sense. 2000 is the Year of the Dragon. And there's 12 animals, right? So like 2012 would have also been the Year of the Dragon, and now 2024 is the Year of the Dragon. Is that accurate? Is that correct? Yeah, it definitely was some kind of diet root beer, that's for sure. It's a huge grocery store that has a massive import section. It's where you get import goodies. Oh, hell yeah, dude, I'm down. That sounds awesome. There's so much more stuff in Ann Arbor than where we live here. It's like, it's not even close. I was just like wistfully looking at Google Maps, just looking at all the stuff there is around Ann Arbor, and it's like, oh man. Yeah, it was Mug. I knew it. It's sponsored by Diet Mug Root Beer. You Mandela affected yourself. No. Oh, here we go. Okay, we can get off and get some gas. Mug Root Beer is pretty good. I like Mug Root Beer. I like Mug. Okay, here's a question for the chat. Mug Root Beer or Barks Root Beer? If you had to pick one. Yeah, Spyro is driving a truck. Hi, Lupin. It's my favorite red panda. You don't like root beer? It's my second favorite red panda. I'm just kidding. Whoops. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's
Nice par.
comedic timing. Think of the content. Just think of the content. All right, where is the rest stop? I guess it's over here. Let's get snacks before we hit the road. Yeah, good call. Mug is too sweet. I don't like the flavor of Barks Root Beer. Barks Root Beer has like a distinct, like, there's some kind of taste. Stop why are you bullying me? What has happened? When have I ever okay. All right. Wow. I've angered Lupin. It's because it's real root beer? Well then, real root beer sucks. Barks has bite? I don't want bite. I want root beer. Oh, look at these windmills. Call me Don Quixote, because I'm gonna beat the shit out of these windmills. I merged fine. I merged fine. My merging is fine. I did a good job. I'm merging. Bark is also a furry app. Oh, I knew that. I'm well aware of that. It's by furries for furries. Don Quixote. When Rocky and I were growing up, we had a VHS tape called Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0. And it was a computer animation festival, presumably the second one. And it had a bunch of random 90s computer animations that were all varying levels of cursed. And of course, being the 90s, none of them looked good. And there was one that was like, probably like a 5-minute or so retelling of Don Quixote. I mean, at least like the gist of it, you know. Don Quixote and his little friend were hanging out, and they were like We have to go attack those giants over there. And he's like, those are windmills, dude. And he's like, no. And then it was like a crazy psychedelic computer animation experience of him trying to fight these windmills, thinking that they're giants. And then he gets his shit rocked, apparently, because he tried to fight a windmill. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was dated. I mean, it was dated even to us, Jimmy. It was, because it was like early 90s. Like, we're talking like, probably like 1992 computer animations. How's my driving going? I haven't been fined yet, so I'm doing okay, I think. Sounds like nightmare fuel. It kind of is nightmare fuel, but like in a great way. I really wanted Ian to do a review. Okay, oh my god, shut up. A review of Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0, because I remember he and I think it was Chad Tronic did that review of man, what was it called? It was like, it was something kind of similar. Oh man, what was it called? It was something weird, like something Worlds or something like that. But it was just like made by like one guy, if I remember right. And it really reminded me of Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0. And it really made me think like, man, Ian and Chad should watch this and review it. One of my favorite games as a kid was 3D Body Adventures. You had to kill viruses and bacteria and stuff. That sounds kind of cool. I probably would have been way into that game when I was a kid. Horn? There you go. There you go, Sprout. I'm assuming you're doing like the horn pulley thing, you know, when they like, yeah. That's exactly what I thought you were doing. Let's go. I want to drop acid and watch early computer animations. Coco, have I got the film festival compilation for you? You can. It's on YouTube. You can watch Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0 on YouTube. It's in like 3 parts, but it's on there. The headliner of the Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0, the headliner at the end of it was the music video to Steam by Peter Gabriel. That was weird. That was a strange and how do I put this? The sexual undertones were out of place compared to all of the other animations. Most of the other animations in the video. It was, let's just say that the steam wasn't the only hot thing in that video. No, but it was, scarring as a child. Highly recommend. You had such hits on Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0 as Gas Planet, where you had these weird little alien dudes with like elephant trunks that would like find these little ball plant things growing up out of the ground, and every time they sucked them up, they farted out of their weird little whoopee cushion butts. But then there was one of the little alien dudes that he wasn't farting like all the other aliens were, and he was getting upset about it. So they all kept just eating these little inflatable balls, and the other two kept farting, and he wasn't farting. And so he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat all 3 of them. And he just goes ham on those balls. And then after eating, you know, probably like 10 of these things and not farting once, he starts catches up to him, and he gets all big. He literally gets inflated big and round, and then farts up into the sky and then comes down. And that's Gas Planet. And it's a very normal thing, Jimmy. It's okay. It's a very normal thing to be an alien and eat inflatables and fart a bunch. What did I come back to? Sorry, I kind of I wasn't looking at chat. I kind of zoned out talking about Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0. Oh shit, we're getting to the Grapevine. We're getting towards the Grapevine, getting into LA soon. Oh boy, this is like the final boss of driving down into LA. You have to get through Sacramento, and you have to get through Stockton. And then finally you get to the Grapevine, and it's like your final exam to like not die on the road. The sexual undertones is what you should take. There weren't any sexual undertones in Gas Planet. That one didn't have any. There's, let's see, what other one had some? There was,
Keep playing like that, and you'll have a good chance.
oh, thanks, Craig. Night Cafe. There was another animation in there called Night Cafe, and it took place in like a 50s diner. Like it looked like the Nighthawks painting, you know, like like a diner, a closed diner at night. I guess in Nighthawks it's not closed, but pretend it's closed. And it was a salt shaker, a pepper shaker, and they were they didn't have like faces or eyes or anything, but they had like Mickey Mouse noodle arms and legs, and they were kind of doing a little doo-hop. They were like dancing, little date night, you know, they were dancing. And then Big Boy Sugar Shaker or whatever, sugar jar, you know, like the big jar full of sugar. Sugar Chad comes out of here, comes out and steals Yo Girl and starts dancing with the Salt Girl. Sugar Daddy, yeah, it was Sugar Daddy. Except he wasn't very nice about it. He kind of just like took the Salt Lady and just started dancing with her, and she didn't really like it. And then the Pepper Boy is all upset, and so he comes and he's like, he pulls up his like little sleeves, his little noodle sleeves, and he's like gonna get, you know, he's gonna give him a piece of his mind. And he walks over, but then he trips on a fork and he falls on the counter, but he's Pepper, so the pepper like falls out of his head, and it gets all over Sugar Daddy. And then Sugar Daddy starts sneezing because it's Pepper, and he sneezes himself right off of the edge of the counter, and presumably falls to his death. I mean, you don't get to see it, but like he falls off and you hear like a big old smash and everything, so like I think he's dead. And then I guess it's a happy ending. Whoa! Oh shoot! No! Damn it! No! Oh, the Bonanza is tainted. Congratulations, Spooky, on getting the Bonanza. But I just got fined in the game. There was a look at the hold on. Look at this situation. I had to oh god. Oh, everything's fine. Man, this is what happens when I talk about Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0. No, not Kangaroo Court. Man, F you, cop. How am I not getting pulled over? I did get pulled over. I mean, it's in the game, you don't really get pulled over. They just kind of like flash their lights at you and you just automatically get fined. I wish you could bribe in this game. That would be great. But no matter what, it's still coming out of my paycheck. Ah.
Reminds me of my brother's dorm room.
Now I'm just having some great memories thinking about Computer Animation Festival Volume 2.0. It just turns into GTA. This is like GTA Lite. This is GTA where you have to follow the law. We must still be on the 5 in the Grapevine. Oh no, that's 101. Wait, what? I guess we're in like the valley. I think we're in the valley. We're in the San Fernando Valley now. Stinky Otter? Oh yeah, I guess I am stinky. I took a shower in real life. I just took a shower in real life. Yeah, Six Flags. The Six Flags would be, I guess we've passed where Six Flags would have been, but it would have been right around there, yeah. You would be bored out of your mind playing this alone. It's surprisingly zen. Who made me naked? Oh, Coco. Oh, wait. When do we hit knots? I don't think I'm going all the way into Orange County. If I had to guess, based on like my actual knowledge of like LA, we're gonna basically get to the 10 freeway and then, yep. We're just going to the 10 freeway and cutting east. So we're not going all the way down to Knott's, unfortunately. This looks like Silmar. Maybe. The geography of LA in this game is like not super accurate. It kind of like, a lot of it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Is it buffering? Hopefully not buffering a whole lot. I am having some like internet issues today though, so like I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some weird stuff going on. It's, oh shit, it's buffering for you too. Oh yeah. It looks like there's some wonkiness going on. Sorry. Our internet's been granola time. Our internet's been a little wonky today. We've got Truckin' with Bagel. Welcome back to Truckin' with Bagel. I also blame Bagel's T-Mobile home internet. Yes, I also do. To be fair, to be completely fair, it's by far the best option that we have here right now. Like it's that or DSL, and we had DSL.
You played better than I expected.
Thanks, Craig. For like 2 years before we got T-Mobile home internet, and we had to even like, we installed this like external antenna on the side of the house and like ran a cable through into Ash's office closet, which was a spare bedroom at the time, and then like we had to like hook it up to the router, and it's like completely like jank. How out in the country are you? Not at all. This is LA. Your internet's gonna blow up my mind. What kind of internet do you have? Oh, you have fiber? Oh. Yeah, I know, Liam. Yeah, I know. I should move for sure. Oh Oh my god, gig up and gig down. Jeez. I'm drooling over here. Call me the sugar daddy from Night Cafe in Computer Animation Festival, cause I'm getting salty. So when we moved to this house, it had DSL, right? Through Frontier. And right around the time we moved here, Frontier in the Pacific Northwest was basically going bankrupt. And they ended up liquidating or selling the company or whatever to a brand new company to take over all of the customers and stuff like that. And initially everyone, of course, still had DSL, but they pledged to, get fiber internet rolled out, like basically expand their network and like dig new lines for fiber and everything. And to their credit, they've done that all over the place around here. Like, they've done a great job, but where our house is, it just so happens to be in a spot that's like super hard for them to like upgrade the internet, because all of our cables, like our power lines and everything like that, are all underground. They're not like poles, but basically only like our house and like one other house before us is underground cable. If we were just a couple houses down on the street, then we would be able to get Ziply, but no. So we've been stuck with DSL, or we were stuck with DSL internet, and I'm pretty sure they still wouldn't be able to give us fiber even if we wanted it now. You have 5 gig clear fiber. Move to Sac, bring the chicken. All right, Spooky, you heard her. I guess I gotta bring the chicken and the wife. Yeah. Yeah, Cinny, no kidding. When your ISP is named for the American West in the 1800s. Yeah, it's... And, like, the thing, too, is, like, I basically started streaming a couple years ago on this channel, the Bagel streams, as soon as we got the T-Mobile home internet stuff set up with like the external antenna and everything to get the really good speeds. It's not consistent speeds, unfortunately. Like, it's consistent enough to be able to stream pretty regularly, but there are instances like tonight where the speeds are just bad. It's like it won't like... It's like it won't connect to the 5G antenna or something, and it's falling back to LTE or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know like why it's happening, and there's no way to like force it to like work. And we just kind of have to like deal with it. So probably what I need to do is I need to like go out onto the deck and like maybe clean off the front of the antenna and check to make sure there aren't any like limbs in the way or something like that, because that sometimes can cause problems. But oh, that's weird, Jimmy. That sucks. Is Ash gaming right now? Probably. I think so. But, in the summer and when we're not dealing with like rain and stuff like that, I mean, like, I could stream and she can game at the same time. The router should be on fire. We have a pretty good router. We've got a... Oh, you mean like the modem? I don't know. I mean, like, it's held up pretty well. Like a lot of because I have this program that actually tests the upload bandwidth to the various Twitch servers to see which one is best to connect to. And before my streams, I run that to see if I need to, because like it's usually one of the Seattle servers is the better one to connect to. But there's 2 Seattle servers. So like I usually run the test to see if Seattle 1 or Seattle 2 is better. And it's usually 2. But when I run that, it'll tell me what the bandwidth is. And like on like a good day, which is like normal, I get over 10 megabits up. And it kind of like caps off after, because you don't want to stream past 10 megs a second. That's too much. You really only need to go up to like maybe 6K. But tonight when I ran it, well, first of all, we've been having this weird issue where like basically as soon as I start streaming, or like right before I start streaming and I open up Steam and stuff like that, the internet just like dies for a minute. It's so weird. Our internet might be, I think it might be haunted. I think there's something like haunted going on right now, and that sucks because these ghosts need to let me game. I'm out here gaming, and the ghosts need to go fuck off. Get some fiber. I can download a 60 gig game in 5 minutes. All right, I'll just go to the fiber store, Coco. I'll walk down to Fiber City and grab some fiber.
Pumpkin.
And then I'll be hooked up, no problem. Back before we got T-Mobile home internet too. I mean, we were even looking into like Starlink and stuff like that, but Starlink apparently sucks for many reasons. And also, it wasn't even available where we're at. Liam's really trying to get Bearzer. Bearzer, wake up. Poke the bear. What's going on in the PNWs? I mean, if you live in like Eugene or Portland, you can get fiber, no problem. Everyone seems to think that the Pacific Northwest is just Portland or Eugene or Salem or Seattle. Like, everyone seems to think that like it's basically the Willamette Valley is the Pacific Northwest, and it's like we live on the coast. We're on the coast of Oregon. We're on the edge of the earth. I never thought that. There's a lot, and that's just west of the Cascades. Like, you get east of the Cascades, and it's just high desert for like the majority of Oregon. It's just sand. So there's a lot of different like landscapes and challenges and stuff. Have you ever been to the coast up here, Sprout? Just out of curiosity. It's like in the summertime, it's beautiful. In the summertime, it's absolutely magical living here, seriously. But still, like, we're so remote. We just want to hang out with friends, man. You have? Oh, okay. I'm sure you probably told me and I don't remember because I have the memory of an otter. Leave Bearzer alone, you gambling addict. You stayed at a bed and breakfast in Klamath and drove over the state line, but did you go to the coast? You finally fixed your VCR, Jimmy? Oh man, congratulations. I'm not a shrimp. I'm not a shrimp. Cops have a helicopter on me. I didn't pull over when I ran into the cop that one time. Oh, you went to Crescent City. Oh, okay. All right. The Oregon coast has a different vibe. Yeah, I mean, like Crescent City is still in California, but if you went up into like towards Brookings, shrimp heaven. I would consider, like, if you were up around Brookings, then yeah, that's the Oregon coast. That's the very bottom of the Oregon coast for sure. We've been all up and down it. You've been to Coos Bay. Your ex-wife's dad used to live there. Oh, okay. So you've been to like right around where we are. When Ash and I went to go look at houses in 2019, we drove up the 5 to Salem, cut across to the coast, and then our first stop was in Pacific City in sorry, that wasn't my first time on the coast. My first time at the coast was, I think, in 2018. My dad, Rocky, Ash, and I all went and took a trip to Portland, and we stayed in Portland for a little while. And then we rented a car, or we rented 2 cars, and we drove to the Oregon coast, and we stayed in Lincoln City. And then we drove all the way up the coast from Lincoln City, all the way up to Astoria, and then up and around like the northwest part of I can't remember the name of the river. The big river. The river where there's the outlet in Astoria. Columbia. And basically drove back around to Portland that way. So we kind of did like this huge, like weird loop all the way up around through Astoria, the very, very northwest portion of the state. And so that was our first experience of the Oregon coast. And then that was when we were like, wow, the Oregon coast is so nice in the summer. Hold on. He finally got it. Hold on, let's see. Sorry, Layton. Rough. Game sucks. This game sucks ass. I've lived here for years, and I still don't know if it's pronounced Heceta Lighthouse or Heceta Lighthouse. I still have no idea. I see it on the signs all the time. There's also the Umpqua Lighthouse, which is a lot closer to us. There's lighthouses all over the place around here. You want some lighthouses? I can show you some lighthouses. Matt Groening's from Oregon? I didn't know that. That's cool. But yeah, anyway, when we went to go look at houses on the Oregon coast in 2019, we drove up to Salem, cut across to Pacific City, and then from Pacific City, we drove down, all the way down. So, like, the entire coast of Oregon, Highway 101 follows it, which is like the highway we take to get into town from our house. So you can take Highway 101 all the way from Astoria at the very top, all the way down the edge of the coast to Brookings at the very bottom. And so from Pacific City, we drove all the way down to Brookings and out down California through like Redwood City and through Eureka and stuff like that, and eventually made it to Monterey. And then we stayed in Monterey, and we went to like the aquarium there and everything. And then I probably should have gotten off there and rested and got gas. That's okay. How far do I have to go? Oh, like 300 miles? I'll stop in the next place. And then from Monterey, we went down like through San Francisco. We drove on the Golden Gate Bridge because that's still Highway 101 is the Golden Gate Bridge. And we kept going down 101 until we had to cut back across. I guess San Francisco would have been north of Monterey. So I think we did that first before we made it into Monterey. Other than it being pretty, why didn't you stick with Portland or closer to bigger cities? We were, I mean, I guess it was just because we were kind of desperate to get out of Metropolis a little bit. Ash really, really wanted somewhere where we could get like animals. And so like, you know, that's why we had like the chickens and we had the goats for a while and everything. So, that was kind of like the biggest thing. We really wanted we wanted to have like peace and quiet. If we wanted to buy a house, we didn't want it to be a house that was in a city. And like, I definitely had that same mindset. Like, I was like, I want to get out of, like, I think I was a little bit more nervous about it because I had never lived in the country before, but Ash grew up, you know, in a more rural area. So yeah, I mean, like, we could have. We would have still been in the valley, you know. But it was also, we wanted to be at the coast. Like, the coast specifically. Like, Ash wanted that, like, salty sea town vibe kind of a thing, you know. And it was very charming, you know. Like, the first, like, year or two we were there, it was really, really nice. And, like, it's still nice. It's not like overnight the area we live in has just like gone to crap or something like that. It's nothing like that. Oh god. Everything's fine. It's just that over the last like year, honestly, over the last like 6 months, we've
You played better than I expected.
Oh, thanks, Craig. We've just developed a lot of like, we've either rekindled old friendships with people in the East Coast, or I've become closer to friends that live in the Midwest and the East Coast and stuff. Basically just like almost independently, Ash and I have just gotten a lot closer to people out that direction. And we're kind of at a point now where we're like, is it worth dealing with the horrible winter, like rain here, and not having friends around us? Or would we rather like go somewhere, even if it snows, would we rather be nearby friends? And I think we're at a point now where we would rather be nearby friends. Your sister's boyfriend is from Michigan. Where at? I mean, like, general area, not, like, his address. But yeah, that's kind of just, like, where we're at now. Like, we're ready to get out of rural life in general, too. Like, it's really annoying because in the summertime here, it's so beautiful and it's so peaceful. Like, our property is like so like lush and green and peaceful and like kind of serene and everything like that. And you go out onto the deck and the sunshine and it's just like, oh god, it's like therapeutic, you know what I mean? But then our neighbors, literally all they do for fun is shoot guns. Like, it's just constant, just like target shooting or something. Like, it's just a constant, like, you know, like the banging of like the rifle or whatever. Because we kind of live in an area on the coast that's a little bit more red. And it's like, wow, there's nothing more serene than sitting out on your deck in the sunshine and the breeze in the air and hearing the constant rattling of fucking guns all day long. But, you know, freedom, am I right? How dare you, like, not want some peace and quiet? No, it's, you know, this is my property and I'm going to shoot guns even if it means that, like, people within a 50-mile radius can hear me. So it's just, like, it's just frustrating. The West Coast will miss us. Yeah. But, you know, you live and you learn. Like, now we know. See, that's the important thing. The important thing is we gave it a shot. I lived somewhere new that I never thought I would actually live in. You know, growing up in Southern California, I was convinced that I would grow up, live, and die down around LA. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of seems like there's no escape from down there. And, but no, we got out, you know? Like, we got out and we saw somewhere new. We lived somewhere new for close to 5 years at this point. And now we're ready to live somewhere else. And, you know, I'm under the expectation that we may not live in Ann Arbor forever, wherever, you know, like, we might just live there for like a few years and then want to move somewhere else. Like, I'm kind of starting to think that Ash and I might be people that just kind of like to pick up and move and try new places every now and then. I need to buy more. You can't buy Bagel Bites. Bagel Bites are not for sale. Ann Arbor is 7 hours from you. Yes, you can. Where do I buy Bagel Bites? Is there a Bagel Bite black market? My grocer's freezer says otherwise. Yeah, I mean, like, you get out of the city and you get into, like, more country areas. No matter where you are, you're gonna kind of run into that kind of a thing. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be that nomadic, though, Sprout. Like, I need a place that I can, like a sturdy, steady place that I can call my home for at least, like, a couple of years at a time. But going back to renting from home ownership, it's going to be a lot more flexible to pick up and move if we do want to. Like, that I kind of think is like the sweet spot for me a little bit. You can't please me. We'll see about that. Call me the Beatles, cause please me. So wait till I experience the internet. I'm gonna make a really good first impression on my new team. I literally am gonna be starting on the brand new team at work while I'm at Smoochfest. Cause, like, I'm taking PTO next week to go to Vegas, but I have to work, you know, Monday through Friday the week after during Smoochfest. Coco, I don't want to buy a house. I don't want to buy a house at all. I don't want to be a homeowner anymore. I would rather rent, seriously. It's not the mortgage payments that are, like, screwing me up. It's the home ownership part. I love gold. Yeah, and working from a hotel, that's true. Oh yeah, how did you fix your VCR, Jimmy? Sorry. Yeah, that's true, Coco. Like, our house, we bought our house. I think we bought our house for $320. I think that was the final price we ended up buying it for. based on just like after the pandemic and like inflation in general and everything like that, we think that our house is probably valued somewhere between 400 and maybe even all the way up to 500 if we found like the right buyer and everything like that. Yes, thank you, Liam. Oh my God, thank you. Housing should not be for investing, though. That's how I feel too. It's like, it's so frustrating when people treat housing just as investments. Like, oh, I'm gonna buy this house and then I'm gonna make a lot of money with it. It's like, what about buying a house to like live there and like be out of the rain and safe and a place to sleep? How about treating a house like a home instead of treating it like an old car that you fix up? Like, it's so frustrating when like the first thing people think about like home ownership is like, oh, you can make so much money on this property, and it's like, I don't give a shit. I just want somewhere where I can live, dude. You couldn't fix a board issue with your DVD player, which caused VHS interference. You decided to disable the DVD player by unplugging the ribbon cable. Nice, Jimmy. Wow, Jimmy, you're really getting into the, Jimmy the hacker over here. Hacking away. Yeah, Spooky, I'm with you too. If you're just paying rent, like, yeah, you're not building equity or anything. Like, you're not, like, paying towards something. But you're paying for flexibility. You're paying for maintenance and flexibility and being able to be like, okay, look, I don't own the property, but I will pay you X amount of dollars a month for me to be able to live here, and you take care of any like maintenance issues and stuff like that. And if I end up wanting to move, once my lease is over, boom, I'm out of there. Oh yeah, Coco, that's true. I mean, like, the fact that we were able to buy a house at all is insane. Like, you know, we're paying mortgage. It's not like we own the house outright or anything, but even the down payment on a mortgage is out of reach for a lot of people, unfortunately. All right, see ya, Cindy. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. The old bagel tube. bageltube.fartburp.gov/crabzoom. Oh, I'm almost positive I'm in a different tax bracket than you, Coco. Just based on where we live, you know. I don't have a bunch of Bitcoin laying around, though. If I had a bunch of Bitcoin laying around, I would probably sell it. All right, we're in Arizona. We're getting close. 65 miles. We're almost there, baby. Man, this game is so good to just talk with chat.
All I have to do is play this good tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Just chat with chat. Drive a truck. What's better than that? Am I getting off here? I am. Oh, whoa. Everything's fine. We're good. You know, my controller hasn't died yet. That's nice. 10 out of 10 driving. Thank you, Jimmy. It's like being on a road trip with your parents. Turn! Is that the turn? Ah! I've been on a lot of road trips. I've been on a lot of big road trips with my family. Big road trips. I think our biggest road trip, we drove from LA. I might be... Rocky would be able to... Rocky's memory is so much better than mine. I fried my brain with too much weed in college. I lost a lot of memories, bro. But Rocky would remember. He's not here, though. R.I.P. I'm just kidding. He's on a cruise. We drove from LA to... I can't remember where exactly we, like, turned up and out. Like, we drove out, like, to, like, Arizona and stuff. No, that would have been too far south. Man, dude, I actually can't remember, but we eventually made it up to... We basically made it to like, Denver or something like that. I think we drove through Colorado, and then around Denver, we cut up north and drove all the way up to North Dakota, and then cut back southeast, down around. We hit like Milwaukee, we hit Chicago, down and around the Great Lakes, into Buffalo, and then from Buffalo we made it all the way over to New York City, and then I might be getting the order of some of this wrong, but we ended up going up all the way up to Maine, just to say that, like, we're in Maine. And then we did stay in Boston one night, and we drove all the way out to Cape Cod and back, and then we drove down to DC. And then I think from there we kind of cut back, started heading back west. And then I think we went over towards Kansas. I think I remember being in Kansas City for that trip too. And then that's when we cut back east all the way back home. Yeah, the Cape Cod drive was a lot. It was a lot. Like, it was just like a long drive, but also like we were just like so tired and stressed out. I actually did the driving portion too. Like I wasn't like a kid. Like we were adults at this point. But I did the drive to Cape Cod and back. I already got fined, so I'm going to go ahead and do the parking. If I could see... Oh, there it is.
Great recovery.
Thank you, Craig. Man, if only I had a camera like this driving a big old truck, you know? There we go, baby. Drive to the Florida Keys. I would love to visit the Florida Keys sometime. Your biggest was SoCal to Montana. Drove through Nevada and Utah with a corner of Arizona. Stayed in Salt Lake City, then drove up through Idaho to Montana. Then all the way went Montana to Washington to Portland. That's a pretty good trip. Cape Cod, Quassa Quassa. That's a good song. I love that song. She came to see you. Oh, that's so nice. It's probably gonna be Oregon. Last road trip you went on was over the Bay Bridge into Ocean City. Let's go. I'm not at all against the idea of you guys visiting for sure. The only problem is I know that as we start getting, first of all, we don't have a guest room here. Our 2 bedrooms are now offices with our main bedroom. All right, see ya, Liam. Thanks for hanging out. Maryland? Oh, okay. You can get a room somewhere. Oh, I guess that's true. I guess you wouldn't have to stay at our house. Yeah, well, I mean, like, in that case, that kind of makes it a little bit more feasible. Like, if you... That's what... So, Ash's parents, or Ash's mom and stepdad, they came out and visited us in August, this last August, and they stayed at an Airbnb really close by. Like, it was just, like, 5 minutes away from our house, out of town. And that was really nice. It was really cool to, like, be able to, like, hang out, but also, like, have our space a little bit, too. Like, it's a little different with parents than friends, you know what I mean? But it was still nice to have that separation a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, Ash and I could come to the house and just kind of, like, wind down, the 2 of us. And then the next day, meet up again, go get some food, go see some sights. Like, that's the thing. We don't own the coast. We don't own Coos Bay. So if you guys want to come out and visit, like, we're not going to stop you. And if you did, we would absolutely, you know, hang out and get some food and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely spooky. I think it might be time for stream snack. How do we do? Let's see. This doesn't say I got fined. I definitely got fined though. Maybe it just doesn't say when you get fined on here. I thought it did though. I thought it was one of these. Maybe not. Maybe these are just like the. Huh. Oh well, yeah, I don't know. Oh, you guys came. Oh, hey guys. Nah, we would, if you wanted to visit the area and stay at a hotel or stay at an Airbnb or something like that, like, by all means, I would highly recommend the summertime though. Like, unless you really do love the miserable rain. But, maybe it's a little different coming from Sacramento. Hey, it's me. I am the Freckles now. Have I had a Maryland blue crab? No, I have not. I'm not a big, for an otter, I'm not really super big on shellfish. All right. Let's take a quick little break here before we go back to trucking. While I have my stream snack. Get a Greyhound up to Ann Arbor for like $100. That's not that bad. I mean, I guess that's a lot. Yeah, I've never heard of a Maryland blue crab before. This one's gonna be really hard for you guys to get the name of. If I'm being honest, this one's gonna be really tough. I think this one might throw you guys for a loop. This was one of the Bears that punishments. You're gonna tie me up? Oh no, don't do that. Oh no. What are you gonna do? Tie me up? Call me a bitch? I'd like to see you try. You won't. What am I eating? You'll never guess. You'll never believe it. You'll never in a million years believe what I just ate. Never in a million years. Nope. Talking a lot of shit over there for some guy who's tied up. You're gonna hate it. Protein bar? I don't know if I would call it that. I don't think there's a whole lot of protein in it. Fig Newton? No, but perhaps in spirit. I feel like we're playing the guessing game from Muppet Christmas Carol. Oh, it's delightful. Is it a rat? Oh no. It's only 86 bucks. That's not too bad. It's a lot cheaper than any flight you can get nowadays. Unless you're flying Spirit or something. No, it was a... Are you ready? Simple Truth Organic Fruit and Grain Strawberry Naturally Flavored Cereal Bar. They have free Wi-Fi on Greyhound? That's pretty cool. It's become my go-to stream snack. It's just so convenient. And it's tasty. Bagel Tonight, sponsored by Simple Truth Organic fucking fruit and stuff. I thought it was food. Got him. Whenever I think of bus bathrooms, it makes me think of the scene in Rat Race when Cuba Gooding Jr. is on the bus with all of the I Love Lucy impersonators. And then, like, the dish soap or whatever is in there, the cleaning solution falls into the toilet because they, like, get a tire blowout. And there's, like, suds everywhere. That's it. Whenever I think of a bus toilet, I can't get that thought of, like, chaos on the bus caused by the toilet. Will not sustain a Sprout. That super fruit grain bar or whatever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The bandwidth. It's popping off in a bad way. Yeah, you can also take a train. There's an Amtrak station. Yeah, there's an Amtrak station in Ann Arbor. Yeah, the Lucy's from Rat Race. That's what I'm talking about. When he pretends to be the bus driver and he drives the bus full of all the Lucy's. I love that movie. There's some parts of that movie that haven't aged super well, but overall that movie is hilarious. You're gonna take the train to Ann Arbor? I mean, you can, but it'll be a hell of a lot faster to fly out there, though. Probably cheaper, too. From Sacramento. For a long distance like that, I wouldn't trust Amtrak. It would take days. You would have to be on, like, a sleeper train. Have you guys ever been on a sleeper train before? My voice isn't syncing with my mouth. It's only 7 hours from where you are, I bet. Not from... It's not 7 hours from Sacramento, let me tell you. I went, the first time I visited California again from Oregon after I moved, because like we moved right before the pandemic. So like, you know, we basically moved up here and then right then everything shut down. So it was like impossible for like us to like go anywhere. Plus at the time we had like all the farm animals and stuff like that. And during the pandemic, we couldn't get anybody to come out and like look after the farm animals and stuff really. So like we could basically like never travel outside of day trips. But March 2022, I think, I took the Coast Starlight Amtrak from Eugene. We drove to Eugene. Ash dropped me off. I got on the train there. It was a weird situation because at the time, so Rocky he's in Chico, right? And the plan was for him to take the train, the Coast Starlight, down from Chico to Southern California to meet up with like our parents and stuff and like visit them and hang out and stuff like that. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna do a little surprisey poo and I'm gonna take the train from Eugene, meet up in Chico, and then the two of us will secretly be together and go down into California, and then it'll be like this, like, hey, I'm also here kind of a situation. And it worked out, everything. And that was cool. But yeah, I got to take the train all the way from Eugene down to LA and back. And that was a pretty interesting experience. And we got like sleeper cars. It was expensive, dude. Like, all in all, it was like probably like 900 something bucks for just a little roomette. Like my own roomette. Like, it's not like we shared one and then split the cost. Like, I had a roomette. Rocky had a roomette. So it was expensive. But it was, you know, like, you've never been on an actual train. Trains are pretty cool. I wish we had better trains in America. I wish trains in America were more like trains in Japan. Much more reliable, much more plentiful. Shinkansens to get long distances. Be pretty cool. Be pretty cool. All right, let's get back to some trucks. I definitely watch too many Japan travel videos. Yeah, I mean, like, I know it's not just Japan that has like high-speed rail and stuff like that, but I mean, like, you have to admit they've got some pretty great trains there. All right. What are we doing? Where are we dropping, boys? Let's do something different. Yeah, our rail system. Well, like, I didn't know this for like the longest time, but all of the train rails, pretty much all of the train.
Can you take the pressure of an imminent victory?
Like the train lines and stuff, the rails themselves are owned by the freight companies. And there's no, I think there used to be, but not anymore. There's no law that gives passenger trains the priority on the tracks. So for rail companies, for them, it's kind of like, why would we invest money to expand the rails or add more rails for passenger trains when we, the freight companies, own the rails, and we can just like tell the passenger trains to like wait on like the little like the side slip thingies, like, you know, like the side rail things to just like let like a freight train go by. Cause like that happened like twice, I think. When I was on the train down to LA, we went on the little side slip thing to let a freight train pass. And it took like 45 minutes for that gigantic freight train at like 2 miles an hour to get by. But they had the priority, so it's like that, you know, there was nothing we could do. It was so stupid. Yeah, Jimmy, I agree. I have no issue with roundabouts at all. I like roundabouts a lot more, actually, than four-way stops. Let's see. I don't want like another... No, well, I guess we could get a big one. LA to... I would like to avoid the 5 if I could help it. Barstow. Yeah, exactly, Sprout. Exactly. And if you have to... If you, like, God forbid you have, like, a connection. Like, there's not really, like, an opportunity on that route to, like... have to connect anywhere because it's just like one whole line. But like, can you imagine if you were like trying to do like a cross-country train thing where you had like a bunch of different connections that you had to make? I mean, it would be impossible if you were trying to make like even if you had a day in between, like I would still be nervous about it. That's how bad it is. Santa Maria to Spokane. It's still... Yeah. Let's do this one. Seattle to Oakland. Why not? Why not? Yeah, there's so many towns that were just rail towns. Like, you know, especially when they were like coal powered. Like, you could only have so much coal on the train before you had to make sure to stop to like refuel, you know? What the hell are we carrying? What are these? They're like giant batteries or like diesel motors or something. Let's see. And so they had to like basically build towns in order to like stop, you know, like to refuel and everything. Okay, I'm definitely going the wrong way, but that's okay. Boxes of farts. Now you're speaking my language. You ever had a boxed fart? Would you like to? How do I get the hell out of here? I think I went the wrong way. I think I have to make like a U-turn right here. Bagel gets trapped trying to get out of the dock. Just drive in circles. I like the way you think. Uh-oh. That's fine. It's fine. It didn't count. No damage. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is A-okay. Where's Train Simulator, the game? That's gotta be a thing, right? I feel like there wouldn't be as much interaction on there, though. Not as much gameplay. That would be amazing. It's got to exist. There has to be some kind of game like that. It would be a bit on the rails. Yeah, hello, Seattle. Yeah, I wish you could get from Seattle to the SeaTac airport in like 4 seconds. Are you kidding me? That'd be sick. What is this song? It's familiar. Does anyone know what this song is? Trains are cool. Taylor Swift. Like it's a video game song of some kind. I was having a blast. The only Owl City song I know is Fireflies. It's the Thomas the Tank Engine theme. I don't know if it is. I mean, maybe. I gotta listen to Hello Seattle. Okay. You posted a train simulator game in the Discord. Sounds like the Fruits Basket thing. Guys, it's like it's gotta be like a Nintendo game. It's the Tacoma Dome. It's the Thunderdome. It's all about the Mets, baby. Yeah, it's about the Mets. Oh, the Mets. Oh, wow. Make us a playlist for our drive. All right. We're dirty music pirates now. Smooch Fest jams. Smooch Fest playlist. I see that cop. I see that speed trap right there. 80% of them are Mario songs. Yeah. I'm going like way too slow. I like having these lo-fi beats on though, playing this game. It's very relaxing. Although I am kind of surprised that I'm only halfway through the stream. It feels like it's been later. I might end it a little bit earlier than normal. But I at least want to do this drive. Maybe one more after it. This makes you miss the Pacific Northwest. What? Oh, damn it, dude. How can I tell if the headlights are on? They're on now. Man, that sucks. Yeah, the bitrate should be okay right now. I got fined by a cop because I didn't have my headlights on, apparently. The game never starts you off with the headlights on. You always have to turn them on. Ugh. Skill issue. I guess technically. You would think that I would just get used to like turning my headlights on right away. Usually when I start these trips, it's like I start at night, so I know right away that I need to turn my headlights on. I'm just messing with Bagel. I mean, it's not like there's anything I can do about it. Like, if my stream were buffering, I'd still just be sitting here. Yakima. Oh, this song sounds familiar. Oh, what is this song? Hold on. Darude Sandstorm. I know, right? Like, I wish this condensed version of America is the perfect size. Fuck, what is this? Is it from Mario Odyssey? Man, I don't know. I know, right? Like, can you imagine, like, being able to get from Sacramento to Oregon and, like, we'd have Smooch Fest every day. You kidding me? It would be like Smooch Fest just to, like, take a trip into town. Yeah, the East Coast is, like, so much more dense. This is Animal Crossing. Yeah. At least I think this is Animal Crossing. I'm gonna look like a fool if I'm wrong. Oh, they even have the billboards that like change. Beep 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 boop beep boop boop. What road am I on? Oh, you know what? I must be getting down into like Portland right now. Yeah, the Dells turn off. Yeah, okay. All right, I know where I am. I know, right? What'd you cook for dinner, Joey? If you're still in the chat. Do you have something tasty? Yeah, the big interchange system, right, on the 5, like around Portland. We're about to go over that big old bridge over the river. Yeah, Joey, I was just wondering what you had for dinner. Gib to Sprout. Dude, I can't wait for the Smooch Fest food. All the restaurants and stuff, and just like the foodage in general, dude. Get out of the way, car. Valero unleaded gasoline. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Michigan, it's the I-69. Well, we have to move there now. Nice. Oh, Portland. Portland, my beloved. We went in that, you see that gondola thing going up to the hospital up on the hill up there? Whoa! Uh-oh. Yep. I'm paying attention. It's fine. Everything's fine. When we stayed in Portland on that one trip I was talking about, we stayed around over there on the waterfront. Around on that side. It was really nice. It's fine, Coco. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I remember the day that we got the rental cars and we drove out towards the coast. That was like early in the morning, and so like after we were in the rental cars and everything and we like got all situated and stuff, we were like, all right, we need to stop and get some breakfast. And we stopped at an Elmer's, which is like a chain of diners around here, and Rocky got a Dutch baby. Has anybody ever had a Dutch baby before? That was the first time I had ever seen one. Oh, okay, all right. Joey, have a good one. I had a Dutch bro. Oh, you know Elmer's? Let's go. In in Salem, I don't know if you guys like Korean barbecue, but in Salem, so we went to Furvana, which was a little tiny fur con on the Washington coast in September last year, and on our way back, we didn't drive. When we drove there, we drove all the way up 101 the whole way, like along the coast. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Divergence. Divergence, they closed the road. But on the way back, we decided to just cut across back to the 5 around Seattle and then drive all the way down the 5 because it's just so much faster. Even if we're going from places like along the coast with enough distance, the interstate is just so much faster than taking 101 because 101 is pretty like windy and slow in a lot of places. But we stopped in Salem to get lunch, and we stopped at a Korean barbecue place for lunch there, and it was awesome. It was like by far the best Korean barbecue I had ever had. And there's one in Eugene that we've been to like 100 times, and it's pretty good, but this place in Salem was way better. I eat so many Dutch babies when I'm there. There's a place in Coos Bay here called the Pancake Mill, and they also have a Dutch baby, but they also have like savory breakfast options, and they're pretty good. I have to say, they're pretty damn good. You've got a good one around there called Daikon. Nice. I like Korean barbecue, but I have to really be in the mood for it because a lot of times I don't want to do my own cooking. You know, it's like I love the experience is so fun, but sometimes I don't want to have to do the work. I just want them to feed me food. One of my favorite things though, to get at like a Korean restaurant, whether it's Korean barbecue or whatever, is scallion pancake though. It's like you know, like just like they have like kimchi pancakes are pretty good too. I love kimchi, but just like a scallion pancake is so good. You would rather go to hibachi. Hibachi is cool, but I've been to so many hibachi restaurants that like they're all kind of the same at this point, and they're not really worth the price. I'll go to a good like a revolving sushi restaurant that you can get like pretty affordable good sushi. I'll take that over a hibachi restaurant any day. Any day. Because you're really paying for like the show and the experience and stuff. But I've seen that so many times. They're kind of like all the same. Some places do some stuff a little bit differently, but it's mostly all the same. Oh no, Sprout, no. Hey, it's Eugene. So Eugene is like our closest like big city. Like if we want to go to Target, we have to drive 2 hours to get to Eugene. Chesapeake Bay. Eugene. Eugene is where that Korean barbecue place that we always go to is. November 2022, like around Thanksgiving, Ash, Rocky, and my dad stayed at a really, really fancy Airbnb, like a big old mansion Airbnb in the southern outskirts of Eugene. And it was really, really fancy. And we basically had we made a little Thanksgiving dinner there at an Airbnb, and that was pretty fun. I've never explored Ashland. I've driven through Ashland so many times, but I've never actually like gone to like explore to see like what's there. They have a dope adult shop. Interesting. Their zoo is amazing if you like penguins. I bet M0 would like it. Seeing how she's a penguin and all. Found an amazing restaurant last time we were there. Okay, here's a question for Spooky and Sprout. I mean for everybody, but I'm curious about Spooky and Sprout. Of all the types of restaurants there are, you've got sushi, Korean barbecue, hibachi, Mexican restaurants, American restaurant, you know, diners, all of these like types of restaurants. What is your favorite? Do you have the same favorite or do you have like different favorites? Is it like hard to pick? Because it's like, I feel like it's a lot easier to be like, oh, like my favorite Mexican restaurant is this place. My favorite sushi restaurant is this place. But if you really want to rack your brain, it's like if you had one day on Earth to go to a restaurant, you could only pick one, and you had all of these different types of food options to pick. Like, what would it be? 50s atomic themed. Oh wow, how interesting. That's pretty cool. Don't worry about price either. It's the end of the world. Money doesn't matter anymore. So like, don't pick Mexican just because it's cheap. If you just like Mexican food more than any other type of food, that's fine. But don't worry about price. I'm buying. I'm buying. Bagels buying. Hashtag bagels buying. Get it trending. So this must be like the 5 below Eugene, like heading towards like Roseburg. Starts getting a little windy. Hashtag bagels binding. I mean, shit. Bagels buying. I mean, I might bill you later, but, you know, I'm buying the dinner, like, right now. Probably sushi followed by Korean barbecue. Okay. Okay. What about you, Sprout? I know you said that sushi wasn't really your favorite, Sprout. At least, like, the fish stuff in it. If you're paying, you'll get sashimi. That's your favorite. I mean, you are a cat, Coco, so I guess that makes sense. You would want the fish. You want that fried shrimp? Jimmy wants that fried shrimp. Order a fried shrimp for Jimmy. I'm buying. Some Wagyu steak, okay. Yeah, I love sushi. I love sushi, but like I don't want to like only eat sushi. Like I have to get like a bento box, or I have to get like some other stuff besides the sushi on the side, you know? Well, I like your favorite, like, I don't know if this makes sense. Your favorite genre of food. Your favorite, like, type of food. Not necessarily your favorite restaurant. Because, like, a restaurant could be awesome for, like, its decor and stuff like that. And I totally get it. But I'm curious about, like, if every restaurant in the world was just the back rooms with no decoration and they all look the same. And you had to just go, just based on the food alone. Indian food is another, you know. I don't know if you guys like Indian food. You just like Asian food in general. Thai, Japanese. Thai food is so good. Thai food. Thai fried rice. I feel like Thai fried rice is the best fried rice there is out there. Themed modern fusion. Okay. Cool. That's pretty dope. I like trash. Just like Rocky. Wow. Second to Asian. I think I'm gonna stop here and get some. Oh, this is the Seven Feathers truck stop or rest stop. This is like a real place. This is every time I you know what? When I drive down to Smooch Fest, I'm definitely gonna be stopping at this rest stop. Not the truck one, but the car one. There's like a really nice, well-maintained rest stop right around here. You remember this place? It's called, in real life, it's called Seven Feathers, but I guess in the game, they call it Seven Features. I'm trying to think of what my favorite would be. Honestly, my favorite I would probably be a Thai. That's probably not Thai food, but like a Thai between just like a Japanese restaurant where I could get sushi and like a bento and like that kind of deal. Something like that. Or like a really nice steakhouse where you could get like a big old steak and a big old dressed baked potato and like a blue cheese salad kind of a situation, you know what I mean? Pho's pretty good. Pho is like definitely like when you're sick in the winter, you gotta have pho, you know? Yeah, steakhouse has gotta be up there for me. Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Thunderdome has an amazing steakhouse. The only problem with steakhouses is that like they can be really expensive though. And I like a good steakhouse, but like don't feel like we need to go to like really expensive places when I'm there, Spooky and Sprout. I promise. French restaurants are like too fancy for me. Like, they're good, but there's not a whole lot of like French specific dishes that I feel like are my cup of tea. French cooking is like art. You know what I mean? It's like when you eat at a really, really fancy actual French restaurant, the meals that you eat are like exquisitely artistic and so unbelievably well put together technically with like the best ingredients and everything. I mean, like it's an unbelievable experience that, you know, like I feel like everyone should like be able to try. But that being said, sometimes I would rather go to a bowling alley than go to an art museum. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Beep 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 boop 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 boop. This is Animal Crossing for sure. That's why Ratatouille is French. Rat Patootie. Oh yeah, Jimmy, dude. The original Iron Chef is so good. That show is so amazing to watch. I love Ratatouille. I feel like not every Pixar movie is a banger, but Ratatouille is definitely up there with my favorites. You have a Remy tattoo? Nice. I would say Ratatouille is easily top 5 Pixar movies for sure. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 boop, beep, beep. It's Remy in a tiki bowl of Dole Whip. Oh, that's awesome. Have you ever had the Dole Whip at Disneyland? The first time I took... Ash has been to Disneyland twice with me. And the first time was just like the two of us went on like a normal day. And then the second time Ash went to Disneyland with me was actually because my mom won tickets on the radio to a Christmas party that they hosted at California Adventure. It was like an after closing nighttime Christmas party thing that like the whole park was closed except for the people who won the tickets. So there like were no lines for anything and stuff. And the first time we actually went to Disneyland, not just California Adventure. And we went to the Tiki Room to see the Tiki show. And we got a Dole Whip. And it was yummy. Yeah, you were telling me you got the hookups and stuff. I haven't been. That was the last time I had been to Disneyland too. That must have been. That was 2019. Rocky. Well, butter my buns and call me a biscuit if it isn't that old salty sea dog Rocky. How's it going? Oh, Disney World is absolutely bigger. It's not even close how much bigger Disney World is compared to Disneyland. It's got to be like 10 times bigger. Come play at Disney. Funny, speaking of Rocky being here, Rocky, in his youth, really wanted to be an Imagineer. That was like what he wanted to do. He actually like started going to college to do mechanical engineering because of, wanting to do Imagineering stuff. Around that time, like late teens, early 20s, I would say, he knew like everything, as far as I know, about Disney, like, just like the layout of Disney even. Yeah, you were saying Andy used to be an Imagineer. That's awesome. I learned Imagineers need to know trigonometry. Now, it wasn't the trigonometry that threw you. It was the multivariable calculus. That was the tough one. Created animatronics in their software. Man, that's awesome. That is so cool. That's really cool. I can imagine that being like one of the most awesome engineering jobs. Just in terms of like the stuff you get to make. You would have a panic attack if you worked at Disney. Like worked at Disney. That was also gross. I remember Rocky at one point was like painstakingly rebuilding Disneyland in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. To the point where he was like getting custom scenery pieces built in like SketchUp like modeling software to build like these custom pieces to put in the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 park. You used to be a cast member. What did you do as a cast member? Oh, agricultural inspection. Time to pull up to a window where no one is actually standing there, and then it just says no inspection today. And then you just keep driving. Oh, whoops. This is the... it's okay. It's fine. I went in the car one. It's fine. Look, I can pass under that. That's fine. Operations, mission space, backlot tour, Tower of Terror, Friends with Pluto in New York. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, that was so not cool. Did you see that guy came out of nowhere? Failed to stop or inspect. Oh my God, I'm fucking everything up. Oh man, dude. Oh, shrimp. Oh, crumbs. Oh, I'm a failure. Everyone's gonna laugh at me and call me a dick. Let's go get some weed at Weed. Now this really is like the Smooch Fest driving simulator.
Bruh.
Shrimp. Hey, weed. I saw weed. Yeah, there's a town called Weed. Yeah, it's the Shasta area. I don't know if they actually modeled Mount Shasta here, though. They forgot. They forgot to put the mountain in. It's like I'm already like past like Wairika and stuff. Like I'm just like, God, I really wish it was this fast to drive down. Yeah, we're trucking weed. There's a town in North Carolina called Toast. Yeah, Weed is a real town. Yeah, it's a real place. I'm gonna be driving through it on the way to Smooch Fest. Well, driving around it on the 5. A few times I've stopped in Weed just to like get gas. Weed is real. Dude, they even have the rainbow trucks? Holy crap, they modeled that in the game? That is such a weirdly specific thing. That's crazy that they did that. Oh my God. Holy crap. Every time, wow, every time we would drive down to California on this route, I would always see those rainbow plow trucks or whatever they are. Just rainbow trucks all parked there. I can't believe that the people who made this game put the rainbow trucks in there. That's crazy. Seriously, the attention to detail in this game is unbelievable. What? Oh, sorry, dude. That's fine. It's okay. He's fine. That's fine. No one saw a thing. They should have a section of the game where you have to use the runaway truck ramp. That would be cool. I mean, like, your mission would be over if that happened, but... They're in Prague? I can't believe the amount of detail they put into this game, and they don't even live in America. This bridge is real. And, like, literally all of this is, like, so realistic. It's just that it's all condensed. Even like that little marina down there with all those boats and stuff, that's a real thing. With that, like, building over there. The last time I drove over that bridge, Sprout, over Lake Shasta, it was pouring rain. It was like a torrent of rain. It was so terrifying. Ugh. Hated that. They probably just looked at street views. I mean, maybe, but I feel like there's a lot of detail that you can't pick out from street view. Like, I feel like they had to come here or get people that lived in the area to take like a bunch of like videos and stuff. Nope. Yeah, really, Sprout. That's what I was like, if I survive this, then that'll be sick, because I'm about to die. It was really rainy and insanely foggy. Yeah, it really is. Man, the not the last few times I've gone down, but in August of last year, I drove down with Ash to go to Sequoia. We stayed at an Airbnb in like the Sequoia area, and it happened to be right when that hurricane was coming up through California, Hurricane Hillary. And it was like, of course, of all days for me to like take this like drive through like the Shasta area and everything, it would be the day a fucking hurricane is like coming up. Let's see, what would this be? What town would this be? This isn't Reading, is it? It might be. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah, I really need to download more states. If I'm moving to the Midwest, I better watch out. It is Reading. Okay, cool. All right. Watch out for, Oh, they have a history of fur trading. Yeah. Gotta be careful with my supple otter coat. Hashtag otter coat. Hashtag bagel today. There's a college town in Oregon, and the college's mascot is the beaver. Corvallis. What would happen in the game if I failed? If I failed inspection? They're like, your weight is wrong, and it's like, what? I didn't even do anything. A wild snow leopard has appeared. Lady Dark. Oh my god. Lady Dark Kaji. Sorry. I'm trying my best. I have a little brain. I'm going into river otter territory. Uh-oh. Welcome to the stream, lady. Welcome, welcome. Please take 250 free bagel bites on the house. Courtesy of Uncle Papa Daddy Truck Bagel. Listen. I'm just gonna keep adding stuff to the name every time. You can use bagel bites to slap stickers, change the outfit, summon the old ones, you know, play Bearzer, you know, just like lots of things, you know. I'm not gonna call you too bad, Rocky, you have to. Wow. Uncle Daddy Trucker Bagel. Or just watch the stream. It's okay. Don't worry. Uh-oh. Speaking of Bearzer, speaking of the old ones. Oh, wow, you showed up right on time. Bonanza, baby. Please take 212 bagel bites courtesy of Rocky, I guess. And everybody else. Wow. Let's go. There's a town in Michigan called Otter Lake. There's an area up, if you go like way up north in Oregon, around like Newport, I think, maybe even like north of Newport, there's a town, I think it might be a town, it's either a town or just like a destination or whatever, called Otter Rock. They're not actual channel points. It's all bootleg stuff that I built. They're not real channel points. Where am I? I'm in Central California, just south of I think I'm between Redding and Sacramento. Otter Rock, new band name. Yeah, you could also do exclamation point prices. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. So yeah, I've opted out of Twitch's affiliate system and just built my own shit. Yeah, that makes sense, bro. I'm already a lizard, Coco. I love how they even have the Road 8 sign. Every time I see the Road 8 sign, it makes me think of 8 Mile. Is this Minecraft music? Maybe. I'm not sure. Man, I love I should do another Minecraft stream sometime. I need to get the server.
I should have just been a Maytag repairman.
I need to get the server up and running again. I stopped paying the Minecraft server bill. It's like no one's playing Minecraft on the server. Hey, thank you for the pets. Thank you for squishing my head. Bagel Bites are not affiliated with bits or cash of any kind or anything. They're just like loyalty points. You'd play Minecraft again? It's still there. I didn't like delete anything, Rocky. It's just in permanent stasis as of right now. You could, if you want to see the list of outfits and stickers that are available, you can go to otterbagel.com/outfits or /stickers, and then it will, you can log in with Twitch, and you can redeem them from there too. Home of Smoochfist. Smoochfist. There's a lot of complicated stuff going on with my streams. We've built up quite the lore. The bagel lore has expanded quite a bit. Where's the big yellow bridge? M0? Hey, M0. You're on your phone in a hotel in Sydney? Are you looking at Are you just hanging out in Sydney, or are you looking at, like, places to maybe move to? M0. I don't even know if you can... I don't even know if audio is playing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I took a wrong turn. Oh, no. That's okay. It's rerouting me. That's fine. That's fine. You just turned on your headphones. Are you looking for places to, like, maybe rent M0, or are you just in Sydney for, like, a trip? Sacramento is the city of trees, but that's arguable. Look at this detour I have to do. I'm such a fool. Fool of a took. Just a trip this time? Nice. Well, I hope you're having fun, M0. One day I would love to visit Sydney. It made boobs. Let's go. I'm making a boob detour. You know, that's just how we do things at Smoochfest, you know? You think you're going there for one thing, and all of a sudden, boob detour. Oh, you came up to see a comedian. Oh, okay. Is the comedian me? If so, I'm so sorry. There's really not a lot of trees. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the city of trees. Red light violate. I'm turning right on red. What are you kidding me? I can't turn right on red? I'm calling Kangaroo Court. I'm calling Kangaroo Court. Can we get Kangaroo Court on screen? That was ridiculous, dude. I didn't stop. I stopped enough. I totally stopped enough. I run red lights all the time in real life and don't get pulled over. Thank you, Jimmy. There's not many choices. There's a lot you can unlock. There's like secret outfits and secret stickers. Just ask Sprout and Spooky how many outfits there are to unlock. I've been ruining their lives. In some states, turning right on red is illegal. In California, I think it's okay. I mean, like, you have to stop. Just ask for the lore. I mean, I probably just didn't stop enough or something. I don't know. I'm still calling Kangaroo Court. Too many. 72 outfits and 78 stickers, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. The music stopped. Hold on. We need the beats. I can't be playing this game without beats. One sec. There we go. Did I turn off the speed limiter? Oh, I don't know. I know, Sprout, I know. Isn't it so frustrating, like, how fast you, like, get places in this game? Blast Ween while trucking? Hey, Nira. Is your name pronounced Nira? Is that what I should call you in the stream? Westbound and Down. Is that a song? The lag on the stream is not Zach. I know, I'm having like internet issues. I don't think it's the server. I don't think it's like what it was last time with the server being all slow. Nira? Okay, cool. Welcome back, Nira. Call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're getting into it, baby. It's an 80s song? Oh, then I'll probably be super into it. I love 80s music. Pomona Street. Let's go. I've been playing LC with friends, so it's been hard to chat. We're taking a break, so hello. Hi, Nira. Well, hello. I read that as pickle, Sprout. Crockett, Rodeo, Hercules, then pickle. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Can you imagine if one of the horsemen of the apocalypse was named like Jeff or something? You and Rocky both on trips watching Bagel. I'm so flattered. I love new wave, 80s new wave. There's some 80s songs that I really like. I like some Smith stuff, but I like a lot of like I'm trying to think. Like The Promise is a really good song. The Cure, I like The Cure a lot. Pickle Rodeo. God, get out of my way, car. Oh, I'm speeding. Never mind. Death, famine, war, and Jeff. You don't want to mess with Jeff. Talking Heads, yeah, Talking Heads, big time. Man, Ash turned me on to like a gothic rock. It's like gothic rock and like new wave kind of blend, I would almost say, called Vision Video. Does anyone listen to Vision Video? Talking Heads is so good. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Letting the days go by, water flowing under into the blue again. You've never heard of Vision Video? I've got 2 Vision Video albums. I can't remember the names of the albums, but one of them, well, they're both really good. But one of them in particular is like definitely like one of my like on loop albums, you know what I mean? They Might Be Giants, yeah. Oh. Dude, you like Vision Video? Let's go, dude. You're seeing Vision Video, really? I didn't even know that they were like still playing. That's awesome, dude. In San Francisco. Have I got the truck for you to get you there? I'll get you there. I'll get you to San Francisco in 5 minutes in this truck. This truck can bend space-time, apparently.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
Okay, I'm not gonna run this red light. I mean, it's a left turn, but I'm still not gonna. No. M0, no. No. Not again. Oh, this is the Jeff. This is the Horseman of the Apocalypse. The spamming happy sticker. If you like kind of like Jimmy, do you like The Cure?
I'm in danger.
Yeah. I knew that. You know what?
You played better than I expected.
I did know this was coming. You're right. Yeah. I love cats. I don't know if I would classify it as emo music. I mean, like, I guess maybe like in the vein that like The Cure is like, sorry, geez, kind of like emo music in a way. Yeah, it's goth. It's not emo music. It's like goth music. Emo music. I mean, like at least like emo pop to me is more like mid 2000s. I'm just gonna skip parking. I don't want to do the parking. Mid 2000s, like, you know, pop punk or emo pop punk. You know, later Blink 182, or I guess maybe not later because they just came out with a new album, but My Chemical Romance and early Panic at the Disco, shit like that, you know. Turning off the speed limiter gives you a top speed around 130 miles an hour. Oh, I don't know if I want to drive this truck at 130 miles an hour. Oh my god. No, not like gothic. Not like Gregorian gothic music, Coco. Like goth rock. Mid 2000s pop punk, but sadder than normal. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like anyone who was born in the 90s and went through high school in the 2000s definitely was extremely familiar with emo pop music. I mean, like, it was the music to get into. Either that or you were counterculture and you listened to anything but emo pop music. I kind of like, I was playing both sides so that I always came out on top. Like, I listened to Black Parade a lot. Okay, like Black Parade and whatever the hell, the Panic at the Disco album. I don't know if I would classify Pretty Odd as emo. Like, that was kind of like when they really started getting kind of weird. That's like, I love Pretty Odd. Pretty Odd is one of my favorite albums. But yeah, Black Parade is pretty damn good. I mean, like, it hasn't like aged super well for me because it's so locked in the times, you know what I mean? But at the time in high school, man, there was nothing better to listen to. Yeah, Rocky, you were definitely counterculture for sure, which is fine. I got, honestly, like, to be completely honest, a lot of my musical tastes really developed because of Rock Band. I didn't really listen to a whole lot of, like, non-popular music. Like, I was really locked into, like, emo pop music at the time and stuff like that. Nu metal before that. Like, I listened to a lot of, like, Linkin Park and stuff. It wasn't really until I started playing a lot of Rock Band that it really opened my eyes to a lot of different types of music. Ska, dudes. Oh my god, Sprout. There's bagel lore. There's bagel lore about me being way into ska. I love ska. Dude, one of the vinyls I have on my wall is Everything Goes Numb by Streetlight Manifesto. I went to a Streetlight Manifesto show in must have been like 2010 or 2011, something like that. Yeah, M0 and I are the resident ska fans. You're getting more into ska? Dude, Coco, I incepted you with ska. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh, it's been a dying genre ever since ska was at the top. Ska was never not dying. Ska was like a meme when it was popular. Ash and I watched a whole documentary about ska music. It was pretty cool. Do we need any more proof that meeting Bagel was destiny? Why? Because I'm into ska? Oh man, I found, just like last year, I found a really awesome ska album. It's like really goofy. And like, it's got really good ska vibes. It's not super, I mean, it's ska punk for sure, but it's not heavy like Streetlight Manifesto. It's more playful a little bit. You made a Spotify playlist of all the ska you used to listen to called Ska-stalgic Nostalgia Ska. Oh my god, that is hard to say. Ska kind of turned into electro swing. There's elements for sure. The element is brass. That's it. You got Sprout into metalcore. Nice. My biggest, like, I really like ska. I mean, I'm all over the place. I like all kinds of music. But for me, the biggest single genre that I feel like I'm into is just kind of like, I guess just kind of like indie rock. There's a lot of like indie pop stuff that I listen to, a lot of like kind of like almost getting into like art rock stuff. Like I really like Sunset Rubdown and Wolf Parade a lot. I had a huge phase when I was into like Elephant Six stuff. So like Neutral Milk Hotel and Olivia Tremor Control were like the two big ones I listened to. But I also listened to like the weird shit, like the Music Tapes and Major Organ. You know, Vampire Weekend is kind of like in that like indie pop thing. I listened to the first two albums a whole lot. I love music, man. Music is so good. Arcade Fire. Metal. You're a big metal head, Nira. The Birthday Massacre. I've never heard of Birthday Massacre. Yeah, Coco, you and I are way into Vampire Weekend for sure. Brass is good. Dude, the brass in ska, like ska punk, like punk music is great, but the brass in it is like adding lime juice to an enchilada. It cuts through everything. You know what I mean? It cuts through the grit and the grime and the distortion and like the drums and stuff like that, like a knife through butter. Nobody gives a fuck about an Oxford comma. I climbed the Dalam Shala too. I had to hit. I met the highest llama. His accent sounded fine to me. Modern jazz recommendation. I mean, anything you want to recommend in like, if you tell me right now, I will forget because, like, you know, the weed. But if you put it in Discord, exclamation point Discord, you know, suggest anything you want. Saxophone, dude. When they started releasing some of the music to Tears of the Kingdom, the Zelda game, and it had like a bunch of saxophone in it, it was like awesome. See, I can hang. I've been listening to a lot of like modern disco stuff lately though. Like I've really entered this phase where I'm basically listening to a bunch of Random Access Memories by Daft Punk, Reflector by Arcade Fire. And then there's like a particular Pony Hoax song I like a lot. That was in Rock Band 3. That's like living rent free in my brain. Oh, I downloaded a Flamingosis. It was like a joint effort. It was like Flamingosis and something else. It was a recommendation you made. I downloaded it and it was pretty good. It was kind of jazzy. It was like it wasn't quite like what I was like looking for, but it's so hard to find anything that can compete with Reflector and Random Access. Dude, Reflector is so good. Yeah, the Count. Yeah, Flamingosis and the Count. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, that's right. Reflector is unbelievable. That one's less disco. Great. So I literally downloaded the one album that had less disco in it when I was looking for disco. Awesome. I tried to listen to some actual 70s disco and like it's just not clean enough for me. I'm so spoiled with Random Access Memories. I'm going to write this shit down. Mood Provider. Mood Provider. Or you saw them perform the song Reflector on SNL and it was sold. All right, yeah, yeah. If you want to just post him in Discord for sure, I'll see him then. I had a big 21 Pilots phase, which like, what would you classify 21 Pilots as? That's just kind of like pop, I guess, maybe. Studio pop. I don't know. It's kind of like, it's pretty like vanilla, I guess. But when Blurry Face came out, I listened to that a lot at the time. That would have been in like 2017, 2018. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Nice. Dude, I just love dude. It's so awesome being able to just sit here and chat about music. Staying Alive is classic. Staying Alive is like, that song, it better be in the Library of Congress, you know what I mean? We got $30,000 from that job. Let's go. I'm probably not going to do another job. I'll probably cut the stream a little bit early, but I might just like sit and chat a little bit with the otters. I'm old as heck, so I like so much music. That's awesome. All-Star better be in the Library of Congress. Yeah, no kidding. Hey now. When I was 10 years old, I sang All-Star in a karaoke contest, and I peaked in that moment. I can't think of a song that was like bigger. A single song in my lifetime that was like that big and popular and well known. Oh, the otters are all hanging out in the little otter hole. You want a karaoke contest with Humpty Dance? Let me, here, I'm gonna go through my music library on here and just name drop some shit I'm into. Why not? Oh man, I've been listening to Interpol, like Turn on the Bright Lights, specifically that album. I've been listening to that on loop lately. You posted links, thanks Coco. Name dropper. I like, speaking of ska stuff, Jeff Rosenstock has some good, crazy, like, ska punk stuff. For indie stuff, I listen to, there's an album by the Unicorns, which is like a Canadian indie band. And then later on, they changed their name from the Unicorns to Islands, and then they came out with another album that I like a lot. I know, the otters are just kind of hanging out. I love it. Holy shit, Spooky, you have Rock Band? I would love, I might have to stay there longer than a week. If we're playing Rock Band, are you fucking kidding me? What do you have it on? Like, what system do you have it on? Twitch judges Bagel's music taste? Go for it. Why not? Judge my music taste. I'm not ashamed. I love the music I listen to. Bagel's gonna move in. Yeah. Rock Band. Oh my God, Nira, you and I, we were talking about that on Blue Sky. It's so good. You like jazz? I like some jazz, but I can't like name a whole lot of jazz. Like Miles Davis is like the only jazz musician I can really name. I'm not like huge into jazz, but like if I'm sitting in a coffee shop and jazz is playing, I'm happy. If that makes sense. I ask because I have some Rock Band instruments. I've got some PS3 Rock Band instruments. Why didn't they ever release Jazz Band? Getting faded with friends and playing Rock Band is so fun. Man, I've never... The times in my life when I've been smoking weed and playing Rock Band have never crossed over. I've done recent Rock Band drinking. Like, our neighbors came over one time and we hung out and we drank some whiskey and played a bunch of Rock Band, and that was really fun. Bagel's moving in. But that was when I played Rock Band a ton in high school. Like when the games were like actually being released and coming out and stuff like that. That was a little bit before my time. Like I was a little too young before I like got into weed and stuff. There's a great documentary on the server you need to watch. Turn It Around, the story of East Bay punk. Bagel can have my room. Have you seen, oh, hold on. I need to look up the name of the documentary. There's a documentary about ska. I think it's just called Turn It Up. Which, like, of course it is. Ska documentary. It was made by people in Bend, Oregon, of all places. Yeah, it's called Pick It Up. If you're looking for music documentaries, have you watched any of the Woodstock '99 documentaries? Spooky and Sprout. There's like 2 of them, I think, and like the Fire Festival ones. Like, there's something about failed music festival. You have Rock Band on 360. Oh, okay. So my instruments won't work. That's okay though. You have? Nice. Yeah, if you're interested in ska documentaries and you haven't seen Pick It Up, that's a really good one. Let's see what other music. Some like hard-ish core pop punk from the 2000s, Billy Talent. I don't listen to that super often, but I listened to it often enough when I was younger that it's in my collection. There's an awesome synth. I don't know if you're into synthwave, but there's an awesome synthwave album by Arcade High called New Impressions. Fallen Leaves. Holy shit. Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Which one was that on 2 or? Yeah, that was Billy Talent 2. I love Billy Talent. I like the first album a little bit more than the second one, but like Billy Talent 1 and 2. Oh my god. Yes. So I hold my breath till my heart explodes. Cause this is how it is and this is how it goes. Oh, Billy Talent kicked so much ass. I listened to a lot of Block Party, like the first Block Party album when that came out. That was like kind of one of my first introductions to indie music, I think, was Block Party. You ever listen to the Beach Boys' Love You album? No, I don't think so. We've got a growing soundtrack for Smooch Fest. First synth pop album in 1978. Holy crap. That's like vintage synth pop then. This one's probably a deep cut. I just recently got into this album, but it's an album called Goosebumps by Boy Scott from like 2015. I just kind of like randomly found it. And man, I've had that one on loop too. And I just recently bought a vinyl pressing of it just to have on the wall. You also love Block Party? Dude, M0, you and I swear, M0, you and I have like a crazy close music taste situation. I hope your taste in fast food is just as good, because you know what we're doing when you're over here. Proto-synth. Let's see. Cake is pretty good. Cake stuff. There's an album by Chronic Future that I like a lot. It's like a weird, like kind of like rap rock sort of situation. Cold War Kids, yeah, Daft Punk. I mean, there's like classics, you know, like David Bowie, of course. Cake is from Sacramento. I didn't know that. That's cool. Did the eyes on my avatar just move? It's like random. The blinking and the eyes moving around, it's all just kind of randomized. You saw Cake live? We have a lot of crossover I love burgers. That's awesome. Defiance, Ohio kicks ass. There's an album by The Drums I like a lot. I'm not super huge into metal, like hardcore metal stuff, but I can really get into prog metal, and Octavarium by Dream Theater is probably like, I mean, it's definitely my number one as far as like prog metal stuff goes. I imagine Spooky might be into that. But of course, that was another thing that was in Rock Band. Like, you can just see how much shit was inspired. Like, all my music stuff basically came out of Rock Band. I saw them live and the lead singer yelled at people filming him like half the show. Bare Naked Ladies. Oh man, Bare Naked Ladies are so much fun. They're so fun. 1 Week was another song. 1 Week and All Star were two songs that I feel like were like, they were like the Coke and Sprite of super hyper popular music when I was like a kid. I had a huge Eels phase. Did anyone ever listen to Eels? That's kind of like a weird one. When I was in college, I listened to Eels a lot. And then I ended up seeing them, like, I think I saw them twice. Andy plays pinball. Oh man, when I was looking around at Ann Arbor stuff, there's like apparently like a huge like pinball bar arcade situation. It looks so cool. It's like Pete's Pinball or something like that. Listen to a lot of Starfucker. I would like them. What kind of music are they? Oh, I had a big Flaming Lips phase too. Flaming Lips, Elephant Six stuff, and Eels And to an extent, Modest Mouse at the time. Like, I love Modest Mouse, but those 4 bands I would really listen to a lot around the same time, so I kind of like associate them all with each other. Like, I had a friend in college that was like, he would like always introduce me to new music that like I didn't know about, and so like I kind of like associate memories of like early 2010s with those bands. Modest Mouse is definitely up there with my favorite bands for sure, especially their earlier stuff. Like, for me, like, Good News for people who love Bad News is a really, really good album, but it's like the last album of theirs I listened to. I really, really like Lonesome Crowded West and The Moon in Antarctica. Those 2 albums are like so fucking good. They're so good. Very 80s inspired indie synth pop. All right, you had me at all of those words. Starfucker. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. If not, whoops. Who hasn't had a flaming lips phase? Let's see. Some Franz Ferdinand stuff. Glass Animals stuff is pretty good. Oh man, Hang-Ups by Goldfinger, another ska album. I mean, like, that one's classic because of Tony Hawk. But the whole album, if you haven't heard the whole album that Superman from Tony Hawk came from, Hang-Ups by Goldfinger, the whole album is so good. Call me Modest Mouse because these walls are paper thin. Nice. Gorillaz stuff, like earlier, like basically the first album to Plastic Beach. I like earlier Gorillaz a lot. Goldfinger, man, yeah, dude. Hang-Ups by Goldfinger, that album is that's my White Whale vinyl. Like there's no other album that has been so hard for me to find a vinyl of that isn't like $500. They just like there just aren't enough out there in circulation. They're so expensive, but God, I want that album on my wall so bad. So bad. Uncool people, specifically me. Let's see, what else? What other stuff? Killers, I mean, Hot Fuss is a great album. King Crimson stuff is pretty good. Discipline is like the King Crimson album I listen to mostly. Skank and Pickle. Oh man, Aquabats. There's like one particular Aquabats album I've listened to like 100 times. Aquabats are so good. Did you know that Travis Barker from Blink-182 was originally in the Aquabats before he left to join Blink-182? I just learned that like kind of recently. That blew my mind when I found that out. I had no idea. That's so crazy. Dude, he kicks ass on drums, though. Travis Barker's insane. He should have stayed in the Aquabats. I mean, I love Blink-182 also, though. Like, different vibes for sure. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is like one of Ash's favorite albums. Basically every road trip we're on, we'll listen to that album at least once. Yeah, the dude from Gorillaz is the dude from Blur. Yeah, I knew that though. Which dude? The guy. You know, the guy. Let's see. Yeah, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, of course. Modest Mouse. Muse. I like Muse. Muse stuff is pretty damn good. Kind of like modern prog type stuff. Wait, which albums were good? Nira? You like Blink-182, but yeah, I mean, I don't like all of Blink-182 stuff, but Damon Albarn, yeah, that's right. Real Big Fish, hell yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Neutral Milk Hotel, yeah. Olivia Tremor Control, Offspring, pretty good. That one ska album I was talking about was Wonderful Beef by Pain. It blew my mind when M0 knew about Pain. Yeah, Less Than Jake. That's a great one. Pretty Odd by Panic at the Disco was like a sleeper hit, I think, in my opinion. Like, that was when I was like, so like I had this like weird phase where like, so okay, listen. I know I'm not alone here, okay? Like, I know I'm not alone, but who else had a situation where in like middle school and early high school they listened to a lot of popular stuff, like maybe some like American Idiot by Green Day, My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco, and then in later high school maybe considered that they weren't so cool and pretended that maybe they didn't like that music anymore. I can't be the only one that had that weird hipster phase coming out of high school. But then Panic at the Disco came out with Pretty Odd, and I was like, uh-oh, Panic at the Disco. I don't know if that's a band I'm allowed to like anymore. And then I listened to Pretty Odd, and I was like, holy shit, this album is awesome. This album is crazy, like, artistic. You were an alt indie kid hipster from birth. You gotta define cool by what audience. That's true. You never got into Panic at the Disco? Yeah, I know. I mean, like, yeah, Sprout, I know. Like, it's true. Yes, that's true. But, I was surrounded by friends that were very counterculture-y, and I wanted so badly to be cool. So I had to get into Nirvana. Not that I don't like Nirvana, but I was pressured into liking stuff more like Nirvana and less like, you know, My Chemical Romance and stuff. Sprout will protect everyone. Oh, Pink Floyd, of course. Classic. Big Pink Floyd phase around the same time I was getting into Neutral Milk Hotel and stuff like that. The first Presidents of the United States of America album is so great. Their first, the self-titled. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, Streetlight Manifesto. Sunset Rubdown is a band I really like a lot. Random Spirit Lover and Dragon Slayer are like two of my favorite albums. If you were in high school at the same time I was, Blink-182 and Green Day fell out hard by the time I was a senior. What year did you graduate high school, Nira? I'm curious to see if we're close in terms of time. Modern music's terrible? That's so not true. There's some amazing stuff even coming out like in the last several years. Now I'm hopelessly fixated on Ween. I love that Ash got you so hopelessly hooked on Ween. We're seeing Ween again in August. Rocky and Ash and I. In Eugene. I'm starting to get down to the... Oh, I like Tune Yards. I don't know if anyone listened to a lot of Tune Yards, but the first Tune Yard albums I liked a lot. Bird Brains and Who Kill. Yeah, I bet it's going to be fun. What year did you graduate high school, Nira? Sorry, I mean, if you don't want to answer, that's okay. But, like, I'm just curious to see if we... graduated around the same time, because that would make sense if it lines up like that for sure. 2008, I graduated in 09. So yeah, you would have been, yeah, right around the same time. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. There's always good indie stuff, but it usually doesn't reach the mainstream. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Sorry, Sprout. Smole is an Ash, but is also a Serval that loves Ween. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. If you guys, I don't know if anyone's listened to Ugly Casanova. Ugly Casanova is just Modest Mouse. It's like their alt project kind of a thing. If anyone likes Modest Mouse, then I'm sure you've already either heard Sharpen Your Teeth by Ugly Casanova, or you will like it because it's just them. It's just more Modest Mouse, but a different vibe. It's got a different vibe. Lots of awesome bands out of Australia. Vampire Weekend, Vision Video, Ween, Wolf Parade, Weezer. Yeah, that's the end of my list. That's all the name dropping I'm gonna do, cause that's yeah. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. That's fun to say. Man, I need like a lozenge. I've been talking so much this stream. I need to soothe my. Soothe my daddy bagel throat, if you know what I mean. And I mean that literally, because I need a lozenge. I love that we could just like hang out and chat about music. This is like honestly one of my favorite things about streaming. Video games, like playing video games is fun, but what I love most about streaming is being able to just like chat with chat. Dragging us for Eurovision, dude, I'm down. I'm sure Ash would be too, but I'm definitely down. We gotta figure what we're gonna do about the dogs, though. KGLW. Oh, King Gizzard, Lizard Wizard. Did anyone have a Sugar Ray phase? Did anyone like get super into Sugar Ray in the 90s? I like Sugar Ray a lot. Hey, I'm not that sleepy. Bring them? No, we can't bring them. I mean, definitely not Sully. Tame Impala. For a while, well, I guess this was quite a while ago, but Ash would run a little like kind of like a listening call. Like we would all be in a Discord call, and we would have like, we would pick music to share. Like a music sharing Discord, regular Discord call
Forget about it.
thing. Coco, I think, was there for some of them. Rocky was for sure, I remember. But yeah, that was fun. I remember doing that. Just like sharing music. That would, like, we would just like pick a song or two and then just rotate around and we would all listen to it together and talk about it and shit. Like a party. You were there, Coco. That was... Oh my god. We couldn't hear it? What? What are you doing? What? I'm so confused. That'd be fun to do again. That was before the furry Discord server kind of imploded that I was in. Yeah, I can hear. Yeah. Oh. It like technically, like we were running into like issues. Yeah. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah. It got nuked. Yeah. It didn't get nuked. It got it imploded. Yeah. Well, now I'm all in on Telegram. I spent so much time shit-talking Telegram because I hated the phone number verification system. And I still do, to be fair. But I ended up getting a second number just so I can sign up for Telegram again. And now I'm back on Telegram. And now I'm addicted to Telegram again. I'm like, this is like the best app ever made. Like it's just so seamless. I know the stickers. It's just, dude. It's just stickers. M0, if you get Telegram, I'll definitely chat with you on there. It's an app for furries. I mean, you're not wrong. That's the thing that was frustrating. Because I was like so into Discord. And there's a lot of furries
Crab Zoom
on Discord. But dude, I hate chatting on Discord. Like the app is so clunky. And like... you don't have the sticker. I mean, like, you have stickers, but they, like, gate everything behind Nitro. It's just so frustrating to use. And, like, Telegram is doing their own bullshit with, like, Telegram Premium and stuff like that. But at least if you don't have Premium, like, you can still do pretty much everything that matters. Like, you don't have to, like, you're not, like, you're not restricted by the number of sticker packs on Telegram that you can have and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, ruining the mobile app and Discord. Name a more iconic duo. Yeah, you can fully exist without Premium. You don't need Premium. I don't have Premium on Telegram. Return to BBS message boards. Yeah, I don't have Telegram Premium. I don't think you need it. The app works just fine without it. But like on Discord, not being able to use animated emoji or emotes and not being able to use emotes across different servers that you're in is really frustrating because it really makes you, I mean, like I guess they do a good job at getting people to want to, spend money to pay for the service or whatever. I know Telegram's from Russia too, so it's kind of yeah. There's no perfect app out there, you know what I mean? I'm getting tired. IRC is just missing a lot of features. Dude, it really is just the stickers. It's the Telegram sticker pack to Telegram Addict pipeline. You like that it's from Russia? Yeah, IRC it's pretty bare bones. I mean, like IRC, we owe pretty much the existence of every other chat protocol and chat client out there on the internet today because of IRC. You know, it was the grand. It was what IRC is, internet relay chat. It was like not like the original, but it was like the original protocol that really took off. It's what Twitch chat uses. Twitch chat is it's an IRC client. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot you can do on IRC. End shitification. Yep. That's exactly right. Well, I mean, like, I could complain forever about the internet in terms of, like, how so few companies are out there. You know, like, I mean, the internet used to be so much more fragmented before, like, the era of, like, Facebook and stuff like that and Twitter and everything, where everyone combined into, like, one gigantic mass of a website. I mean, like, the OtterBagel bot is a bot that runs on IRC. Yeah, I'm with you, Jimmy. I miss those days. Although, I feel like things are a little bit more optimistic. This is probably just me projecting, like, in general, like, how I feel about stuff onto everything else. But I feel like things right now with, like, Blue Sky and stuff, and, like, the implosion of Twitter, it's got me a little bit more optimistic, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Now I'm just rambling. Yeah, oh man, the ads, dude. The ads are just... I have got I've got ad blockers on everything. I have a Pi-hole that blocks DNS requests to ad servers and stuff, and I still get bombarded with ads everywhere I look. Dude, the Twitter, I can't believe what happened to Twitter. I can't believe how fast and how big that app was and how fast it all crashed and burned. It's insane to me. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy. All right, well, I think I've exhausted my welcome to just sit here looking at otters and chatting about stuff, so I'm probably going to start to wrap it up. I appreciate everybody that stuck around to just chat. I've still got more calories to eat, so I'm definitely going to get something to eat before bed. Well, I'm not going to bed right away, but... Rocky, you need to, like, enjoy your cruise. You need to not be, like... I mean, I appreciate you hanging out on Bagel tonight, but, like... Oh, I guess it's super late for you. I guess there's not a whole lot you're doing right now. I just want you to enjoy your cruise to the fullest, you know? You're welcome, Nira. Nira, thanks for hanging out and joining and everything. I appreciate it. I'll chat with you a little bit more later. It was fun talking to you. We're gonna be fitness pals. We're gonna be swole AF. And yeah. You added me? Don't at me. Don't you dare at me, Coco. All right. Good night, everybody. I hope you all have. Oh, real quick. Bagel tonight is taking a little bit of a break after tonight. Not as big. It's not like a hiatus or anything, but I just have a lot of like travel coming up over the next few weeks. So like it's probably gonna be like maybe like a month, like mid-March, I think is when the next stream is gonna be. So it's gonna be. When's my bot gonna have a slap function? I mean, those are basically stickers if you aim it right. I could just do like I can make it so it doesn't slap a sticker and it just and there's no sticker. It's just a slap. Thanks, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. I'm sure I will. I appreciate it. It's like 3 different vacations back to back. I can stream from Smoochfest. Not if I need to bring my PC. Don't hit me with a trout. Don't you dare. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you in March. Probably. Most likely. I'll see you guys in March. And I hope you all have a pleasant time. Bye-bye. My planet needs me.